In this video, we'll guide you through the careful process of storing a textile object, using an example from costume preservation. You will learn how to store a costume in a Heritage archival storage box, cushioned and wrapped in archival tissue paper, and easily transported using a muslin sling. You'll need an archival box, either custom-built or selected from our standard sizes, archival tissue paper, muslin fabric, and the textile or costume itself. Before beginning, it's important to ensure that the costume has been properly cleaned and free from debris or excess material. Likewise, handle with clean hands or gloves, free from any jewelry that may snag the textile. We'll start by stuffing the costume to prevent creases and folds that can become sharp and brittle over time. Here we've removed the hat accessory and unbuttoned the bottom of the costume, removing the plastic hanger. We'll begin the stuffing process by rolling a sheet of tissue paper to be carefully placed into the sleeves, ensuring a snug fit. Once stuffed, the sleeves will be gently laid alongside the costume's body to fit neatly into the box. Next, we add lightly scrunched tissue into the body of the costume, filling the space to prevent creasing. For this cotton costume, we're using buffered tissue paper to maintain an acid-free environment. If your textile object is either wool, leather, silk, or if you're simply unsure, it's safer to use unbuffered tissue paper to protect the likewise protein-based materials. Once the body is filled, we place a final roll of tissue at the bottom to support the leg holes when buttoned. Once finished, your body should be completely stuffed. We'll also add a little bit of tissue paper to lightly stuff the hat accessory as well. Now we're ready to wrap and store the stuffed costume. Turning it onto its backside, we position the arms and account for the added space from the hat accessory. Measure length, width, and height to select the appropriate box size or order a custom solution. Next, we cut muslin fabric to create a sling. The length should be twice the length of your box plus twice the height, and the width just less that of the box's width. Lay the muslin in the box, allowing the ends to drape over the sides. Before placing the costume, add a sheet of tissue as an additional barrier to prevent snagging. Then, piece by piece, add the stuffed costume, padding the box with tissue to fill any empty space and to prevent movement. Depending on the number of pieces you intend to store and the size of your paper, you may need less or more tissue to adequately wrap each piece. Move slowly and add as needed, only lightly crumpling the padded areas to maximize the volume. After adding one final layer of tissue on top, you're ready to wrap the muslin flaps around the contents, securing the textile for long-term protection. And there you have it, a properly stored textile object ready to be preserved for years to come.